There seems to be another Bernie Madoff who has surfaced now. But the mysterious thing is they don't know where he is. This is a guy named Alan Stanford.
Madoff says, why did I think of that?
Yeah, he didn't have time to escape, maybe, when the chips were falling against him. But here's the guy right here. He has now lost $8 billion of more people's money, so they are now in shock. He has offices.
How happy he is.
Yeah, well, he was on TV, a lot, talking about how wonderful it felt to be a billionaire. Well, the only problem was he really wasn't, because he was scamming all of these people, allegedly. Where is he?
Well, here's the problem for this guy. So he scammed perhaps $8 billion worth of money out of our pockets if you were an investor in his company. And by the way, maybe you shouldn't belong to a bank that is based in Antigua. Maybe you should look for something based in the United States. But here's the other thing that this guy is looking up at, and that is the fact that apparently he was laundering money for some big drug cartels down in Mexico. So not only does he have to worry about the federal government, but a bunch of drug lords, too. Good luck, buddy.
Yeah, see these lines? These people were going to the banks, making around the bank, saying, wait a second, if this is all true, my money's in this bank. Am I going to be able to get my money, my life savings out over in Antigua? So a lot of people making a run on there. And also, what this guy did, he hooked up with a lot of politicians.
I was just going to say.
He supported a lot of them. John McCain, Jeff Sessions, Nelson over in Florida. You have Nancy Pelosi, Chris Dodd.
John Cornyn.
Right, yeah, so there's Democrats and Republicans involved with this guy.
That's Nancy Pelosi right there. That's actually a little video where he's hugging her. Also, she and Bill Clinton both thanked him for sponsoring some stuff at the Democratic convention this past summer out in Denver. He did give money to both parties. However, he gave money to Democrats by a margin of 2-1 over Republicans.
We should note that several of those politicians that we just mentioned have now said that they will be giving this money back. Any contributions to John McCain specifically said that his money would be donated. Bill Nelson out of Florida said he would return the money received by Stanford, and that probably the other politicians will follow suit.
Listen to this. Evidently, IMG, that famous sports agency, television agency, they represent people like Sergio Garcia, Tiger Woods, Arnold Palmer, David Toms. They would evidently push people towards this fund, this guy. Ooh. And they've invested substantial money, reportedly, according to the New York Post business section today, with this guy. So guys like Arnold Palmer, Tiger Woods, Sergio Garcia, and David Toms could be out a slew of money. And what about IMG? Is that legal? I don't even know. To say, okay, I have a guy for you to invest with if they were getting a kickback. And that's what is alleged there. Every person you push to him, you get some money into the company. That's the story this morning.
And just one other component to this is one of the reasons he's given so much money to different politicians and stuff like that. He also spent $7 million on lobbying. He's trying to buy some influence on Capitol Hill to relax exactly how you can put money in offshore accounts, because, of course, his company's based overseas.
Another major company, they should be paying tax dollars to the U.S. because that's where they make their money, are based overseas, therefore we don't get it. That's there's one thing about Barack Obama talked about during the campaigns, going after those companies that are set up offshore. I hope he does.
Chris Dodd.
All right, let's talk a little bit about some other politicians, specifically